Welcome to Politics Watch JA. Today we're going to talk about ISAT Buchanan and Paula Llewelyn, Director of Public Prosecution in Jamaica. I tell you, Paula Llewelyn is supposed to ring off because for the last week or so, we are talking about Paula Llewelyn everywhere. From the Prime Minister, from the government, extend not extend our stay, but move the retirement age from 60 to 65 for the Director of Public Prosecution and the Attorney Auditor General, and from Miss Pike, Cathy Ann Pike, opposing the extension for Paula Llewelyn, and from Mark Golin demanding Paula Llewelyn to resign as Director of Public Prosecution, and from Jamaica for Justice saying that Paula Llewelyn should not get an extension, and from Jamaica Bar Association, the Bar Association President saying that Paula Llewelyn should not take an extension as tenure as the DPP. But you know, Paula Llewelyn look like her back broad, and she in it to win it. You understand? No matter when nobody talk, she want her job. I don't know if the money sweet like that. I don't know if for the power or the perks where she get with it. But she not get up the Director of Public Prosecution work. She staying at the job until she is 65. And who don't like it, you know what them do. But the next thing we have to talk about, we notice that Andrew Holness do some unconventional stuff in our politics. Like for example, if we give him senator them undated letter for sign, if we appoint the Chief Justice and give him a probation before him can get the full work. Now we see where him extend Paula Llewelyn first in year one 2 year, and now him go extend it because him extend the retirement age from 60 to 65 for the Director of Public Prosecution and the Attorney General. But you have this lawyer, or ex-convict lawyer in Jamaica named ISAT Buchanan, him oppose it. He is I soon tell you what him is in PMP. Mr. Logix. Mr. Logix? Yeah. Tell me, what ISAT Buchanan why in a PMP again?
They actually appointed him as the head of the Human Rights Commission.
Alright, so Mr. Logix say ISAT Buchanan was appointed the head of the Human Rights in the People's National Party. And the other day, ISAT Buchanan go on a program, and he has some very choice words to say about Paula Llewelyn and her extension with the Prime Minister. I go give her until she is 65. I could hear where ISAT Buchanan have to say about Paula Llewelyn.
It is a poetic rendition that has Shakespearean marvel. And in the second verse, he says, speaking of your Paula, that is a verse from VYBZ KARTE. And I'm sure he's saying that right now. Menace to Society. Would you like me to repeat it? Menace to Society. Verse 2, VYBZ KARTE says, speaking of your Paula. That's what he said in that song. It's a very poetic song. You might want to look at it. So I start the conversation there.
Yes, people, that was ISAT Buchanan, and he might give him views from VYBZ KARTE poetic song with Paula Llewelyn, allegedly. VYBZ KARTE talk about Paula Llewelyn. Well, we never play the raw version of that tape there. We're going to put the description down in the comment section, in the description, so you can hear the raw version. But because we are catered to our audience, we play the BP, the edited version. And ISAT Buchanan show say him not really respect Paula Llewelyn and the office and the extension where the Prime Minister will give her. So viewers and subscribers, first thing I want to know if you do, I go down in a comment section and tell me if you think say this ex-convict ISAT Buchanan, who's now a lawyer, if him disrespectful to Paula Llewelyn and if he apologize. A matter of fact, him apologize, but we'll get down to that in the further in the video. So first thing more ask Mr. Logix. Mr. Logix. Mr. Logix.
Yeah, man, there.
You there? What me ask you now? You feel say ISAT Buchanan a woman strength he have?
No, I don't think it's woman strength. In my opinion.
So hold on, you feel say him was disrespectful too. Paula Llewelyn.
Well, I don't find the comment to be disrespectful. That's me. That's my opinion. I don't think it was disrespectful.
Why? What? You listen to the audio?
Yeah, listen to the audio, right? But guess what? That is something that many women are already doing in society. So who knows?
No, but
I don't think it. Yeah.
Well, Oliver Granger say, Minister of Gender Affairs, she has said ISAT Buchanan cannot disrespect the highest the highest holder of an office, a government office, which is a woman. I may agree with her.
And I don't think that is a form of disrespect.
Yeah, but
I'm not sure that warrant a big form of disrespect. I think the whole thing has been overreacted by many persons, right? The whole situation.
So
but
why?
What I think person can describe it as is him being misogynistic.
No, but what
right?
may I say still?
Or being sexist in a particular way. But that particular song and the lyrics, right, is something that is a norm in 2023.
Yeah, but it's not a norm for we use it to Paula Llewelyn.
Well, it's not a norm to use it to him, but it has a meaning behind it, right? And the meaning behind it is normally, as I said, the meaning behind it is person would say that it is sexist, or a person would say that is misogynistic, right? Or he's being that way, and that is a form of degrading women.
Yes.
But that would be seen as more of degrading women in our moral society 20 years ago, 15, 20 years ago. In 2023, right? It is not seen as a case.
So yes, women are, we are saying, Mr. Logix, women are degrading now.
No, women have actually accepted those things as a norm in today's society.
But but me personally no accept ISAT Buchanan degrading Paula Llewelyn. Despite I don't believe in that Paula Llewelyn should be given an extension or Andrew Holness move the retirement age from 60 to 65. I feel saying could have bring across him point of displeasure.
He could have, but I don't think he could have bring across the point, but I don't think what he said was generally he was trying to be sexist in that regard. What I think it meant, right? Because when a person say in Jamaica now, right, it is a common talk among the society. When a person must do something like what he said in the video, they're basically saying you need to get up or you need to leave, you need to vacate your position, or you need to go away, right? That's what it generally means in our basically in our broken language. But persons within society, like those within high position, they are going to interpret what was said, right, as being sexist rather than something being, he's saying, oh, you need to get up and leave your job, or come out of your job, or resign. I think he was basically using that comment along that line, trying to say that the DPP need to go.
You don't need to interpret what the ex-convict said. Me interpret it next way. But what may I say still? You think the Jamaica bar
you interpret that? Yeah.
Disrespectful, man. Disrespectful.
I don't think it reached the point where he can actually be punished for that.
No, may I say, you think the Jamaica bar can sanction him like where Like how Oliver Granger request for him for him to be sanctioned.
No, what would they sanction him for? What persons are saying that they might sanction him for is bringing the profession into disrepute, right? But then that it can be easily challenged because, like I said, the slang of basically the slang that he used has a lot of meanings, underlying meanings to it within our Jamaican society. He's a lawyer. He can easily use that to his own defense and win that case in court.
No, but what may I say still? Today, Tuesday, August 1, 2023, Emancipation Day. Why ISAT Buchanan apologized to Paula Llewelyn, the Director of Public Prosecution, if he never means something bad?
I don't think the apology is genuine. I think he just apologized as a mean of protocol, right? Or persons like those who are close to him within his circles in high position, probably is saying to him or imploring him to apologize, which he has done. So I don't think it generally actually comes from his heart. Let me tell you why I don't think it has. I think he also made this comment based on the fact that he and Paula Llewelyn has long-standing, long-standing bad relationship for the last few years. And when I said a long-standing bad relationship that is still outside of the profession, because it will spill out, because guess what? If somebody is going to report you to the General Legal Counsel, right, that you made certain comments that was that bring the profession into disrepute, right? And if the Director of Prosecution, Paula Llewelyn, is the one that urged the GLC, last year she urged GLC to sanction ISAT Buchanan over comments he made regarding the VYBZ KARTE case, where ISAT Buchanan, said that the DPP was deliberately holding evidence from the defense team, evidence.
But Paula Llewelyn come out and dispute that and say she's not holding any evidence against VYBZ KARTE.
Yeah, she disputed it, even though the defense did not agree with the fact that she said that she was not holding evidence. They believe that she's holding evidence from them. And when he came out and made comments regarding that, she brought him to the GLC, right? Now, if you bring me to the GLC as a lawyer, the first thing I'm going to think as a lawyer, right? And we are all humans, and ISAT is a human. The first thing that I'm going to think is that this person is trying to fight me out of my job. As bringing me to the GLC mean that you're basically telling the GLC to take away my license.
Yeah, but what
basically, when you do that, you're basically trying to tell the GLC, right, that I should not practice law as an attorney no more. So that is how he's going to interpret it. That Paula Llewelyn actually wanted to fight him out of his own work, and she actually urged the GLC to sanction him.
Well, right? That's
what he did, you know. She urged him to sanction him. No. If she urged him to sanction a person, basically, if a man has to fight you out of your work and not urge your boss to discipline you in the position that you're in, you are not going to like that person going forward.
Yeah, me I say, so logics, you have to, even though you don't like people, you have to keep it professional. I will now go with me.
Yeah, you have to keep it professional.
Me now go support the ex-convict.
But then again, people might say that Paula Llewelyn was a professional when she urged the GSC to sanction him.
I will not support the ex-convict. We now support the ex-convict with this one.
Let me tell you why, right? Paula Llewelyn overstepped her bone when she urged the GLC to sanction him. What Paula Llewelyn should have done is, alright, you report him to GLC, right? But it is not your duty to urge them to sanction him. Leave it to the GLC, right? That's the General Legal Counsel to make a decision. You're not supposed to be urging them to make a decision by disciplining him. That seems overstepping our bounds.
You know, so the PMP women movement.
And I think he's still hurt. Honestly, I think ISAT is still hurt by that last year.
You know, the PMP women movement distancing himself from ISAT Buchanan and the argument. They have
no other choice they have no other choice though. That is expected that they were going to distance themselves.
And you know, say you know say ISAT Buchanan resign. Matter of fact,
as
I
the
don't know if he
head of
resigned.
Human Rights Commission. He resigned as the head of the Human Rights Commission. I think he was probably forced into a resignation. But if I was him, I would have resigned as the head.
No,
Right?
but
What I would have done is allow them to fire me publicly.
yeah. No, but that would have caused
Yeah,
more
I would have
division.
resigned.
That would have caused more division in a PMP.
Yeah, it probably would have
Because
caused more
remember,
division. It would have caused more
remember
division
now,
within PMP, but
last week, Mark Golding got to film like a backlash, from the government and from the citizens with him dead argument. And this week now, ISAT Buchanan. So PMP can't take the unnecessary
and then they did have
media.
David Campbell making some comments as well. So
yes. So PMP in a bad run now.
Within the party that they in a bad run now within the public, even though according to my sources, the JLP internal polls that they did last week, right, actually showed that the PMP is ahead by 47% to the JLP 31. That's my internal sources from the JP will not release those polls. We release those polls, but last week they did polls regarding party standings. It showed that the PMP has a 16% percentage lead over them.
You know, so CVM cut ties with ISAT Buchanan though.
But that's that ties that CVM cut is neither here nor there. Let me tell you why it's neither here nor there. CVM already hired Miss Kitty, you know that, right? And they hired Tammy Chin and her husband Wayne Marshall. They hired 4 persons that were supposed to replace ISAT Buchanan starting August. The second week of August, they're supposed to take over the slots at Sunrise, CVM at Sunrise. So basically, if you have persons coming to take over your slot the second week of August, and that was announced 3 months ago, it means that they basically fired him from 3 months ago.
So alright, ISAT Buchanan, may I tell you, Mr. ex-convict, why you apologize to Paula Llewelyn on the same platform where you go up and disrespect her. You understand what I say? Because I have 3 sisters and 1 mother. I don't want nobody go up on a public platform and disrespect none of my sister or mother. You understand? So, ISAT Buchanan, you deserve what you get as a politician. Right now, you should find a way to charge up.
But I think going forward with Mr. Buchanan, because this is not the first time, so people should not be surprised. I think ISAT, just like Damian Crawford, at times they need to weigh the words properly, and at times they speak out of bounds.
Yeah, man. So, I don't know why this ex-convict have a quote a convict against Paula Llewelyn now, but him need, I don't know. Viewers and subscribers, want to go in the comment section and tell me if you feel an apology is enough to Paula Llewelyn or it need to be sanctioned. Or I want you to tell me if Paula Llewelyn should accept this apology from ISAT Buchanan. Mr. Logic, talk to viewers and subscribers. You think so Paula Llewelyn will accept this apology from ISAT?
She will, to make the thing more professional. She's a professional. She should accept it and then let the whole situation sweep under the map and everybody move on from it, because we don't need destruction. This destruction within the society now, because the position that the DPP holds is very important to crime fighting, right? And one of our major problems right now is the issue of crime, and her office is critical to that. So viewers and subscribers,
yeah, go ahead.
Ensure that you guys do the right thing by subscribing and commenting on our videos on our channel.
Before you say Miss Llewelyn, I go try accept the apology if you move on, because she has faced a lot of pressure otherwise with this whole DPP thing.
Yeah.
And she wants
faced a lot of pressure. I think that this is the least. I think this is probably the least of her
our troubles.
Of her worries now.
Yeah.
Of her troubles, because the reason why this is the least is because there are more powerful persons in society like the Jamaica's
Jamaica Bar
the JFK, right?
Opposition.
Yes,
leader.
they have powerful opposition, and the Jamaicans for Justice, they are calling for her to step down, and then they are planning to challenge the situation in court. So you have more serious other. She has more to worry than this this ISAT Buchanan thing. She has to focus on the most powerful bodies, some of the most powerful bodies within the legal profession or industry calling for her not to accept the extension.
I just want to say to viewers and subscribers them say the other day a convict had challenged Paula Llewelyn first extension that was given to her by Prime Minister Andrew Holness. The convict challenged it in the Supreme Court and saying that it was unlawful and that she should not be given an extension. And the case was unanimously decided by 3 judges that Paula Llewelyn extension was constitutional. So we just want to put that out there before we close off. But we are going to look out for a video on that because we are going to...
And I have a problem with it. I have a problem with that as well.
We're going to do an extensive video with that and explain and question why the extension was seen as constitutional by the judges. So viewers and subscribers, more and telling you thanks for tuning to another video of the ex-convict quoting the convict about Paula Llewelyn.